Hey guys, today we will explore about merge queries in Power BI, which is equivalent to join in SQL and click. So I have two tables called product and sales. With the help of these two tables, we'll try to understand the concept of all the different types of joins. So let's get started. So for the sake of demo, I'm going to create merge query as new as a separate table rather than physically joining these two tables. So before that, let me explain the tables which I have got. So I have product table which has got 10 records for 10 different IDs and corresponding product names. And I have got sales table where I have got sales for only selected products like product 1 to 5 and product 11 to 12. So now with the help of these two tables, let's explore joins. So let me go ahead and create merge query as new so that I'll get a separate table for our understanding. So I'm going to select product as my left table or the first table and sales as my second table or the right table. So now product, I'm going to select product ID as the key, so which will be used to join these two tables. And now in Power BI we have these types of joins available. So let's explore one by one. So we'll start with the left outer join, which says it will return all the records from the first table and only the matching record from the second table. So let me give OK, and it has come up with the final output. I could see all the records from the first table, which is nothing but the product table. So I have 10 records. So I could see all 10 records being populated. And for the sake of understanding, I'll bring in all the columns from the sales table as well, which is product ID and sales. So that we will get a better understanding of what is getting returned from the second table, the sales table or the right table. So now you could see I've got all the records from the left and only the matching records from the right. So this is left outer join. So only the matching records. So there is a match only for 1 to 5. Okay. So in sales, I do have some additional records, 11 and 12, which doesn't have a match. So we get only the 10 records from the product and only the matching record from the sales. So which is left outer join. Now let me go back to source. Let me edit the change the type of join to right outer join. So now this is going to be the opposite. So now I'll get all the records from the right and only the matching records from the left table. So now let me go back to the final output. So I should see all the records from the right table, which is my sales table. So I could see 1 to 5 and 11 and 12, which is matching with this sales. So I've got all the records from the sales, and we know there is only a match for 1 to 5 in product table. So we have 1 to 5 over here, and there is no 11 and 12. So the final output of right outer join will be all the records from the right table, sales table, and only the matching record from the left table. So this is right outer join. So now let me go back to source. Now let's change the type of join as full outer join. So now this is going to return all the records from both the tables. So let's give OK. We'll go back to output. So I could see all 10 records coming from the product table and 5 records from sales and 11 and 12 also coming from sales. So overall, we are getting 12 rows in total. So this is full outer join. So which brings in all the records from both the tables. So now let me go back to the source and let's change the type of join to inner join. So this says only the matching records from both the tables. So which is product 1 to 5. So we have product 1 to 5 over here in the product table and 1 to 5 in the sales table. So this 1 to 5 is the common record between these two tables. So our final output will be 1 to 5, which is coming from product and sales. So this is inner join. So which brings us all the records which are common between these two tables. So now let me go back to source and let's change join to left anti. So if we remember in left outer join, this brings all the records from the left table and only the matching record from the right table. Whereas in left anti, this is going to return all the records which is present only in the first table or only in the left table. So if I go back to my left table, product table, so I have 1 to 5 and 6 to 10. But 1 to 5 exist in sales as well. Okay, but whereas 6 to 10 exist only in the product table, which doesn't exist in the sales. So that 6 to 10 will be returned as in the left anti join, so which is nothing but all the records which are present only on the left table. So 6 to 10 is present only on the product but not on the right table. So this is left anti. And this will be useful in scenarios where you want to exclude something, where you want to compare and exclude. Say I have an exclusion list. Let's say I want to ignore 1 to 5 product IDs. So now in product ID, I can use left anti so that I exclude all the items present over here and I'll return only the other items. So in such cases where you want to exclude a set of users or a set of products, so in such say cases, this left anti will help you. The anti join will help you basically. So now let me go back to the source and let's change it to right anti, which is again the opposite of left anti. So this will return all the records, not all the records which are present only on the right table. So if I go back to right table sales, so I have 1 to 5 and 11 and 12. So 1 to 5 exist on product as well, but 11 and 12 exist only on the sales table. So the right anti will return only 11 and 12 which are present only on the sales table. So this is right anti join. So hope we got some basic understanding of all the different types of joins available under merge queries. Please do let me know